your style, your personality, you.
I remember in 9th grade, the first thing I wore on my first day in 9th grade, I had a mohawk. It was braided on the sides, and then I had it kind of slanted. It was like slanted in this type of way, and it was so cute to me. So what I did was I put on these boots that had like all kind of zippers and metal pieces on it, and I wore all black. I had my lipstick on, my eyeliner, then I had this one little cross earring that kind of hung, and it was like those ear clips. And then I didn't have my septum then, I had that in 10th grade. But I basically had the little chain bracelets and everything, and my jacket. Oh, I felt like the bomb. And I walked in thinking I was the cutest thing ever because I love black, and I think Gothic fashion is one of my most favorite. First thing that I noticed was that everybody was staring at me like I was probably some kind of elephant in the room. And then there was a lot of people that acknowledged it, but what they did was they always would walk up to me, and at first they didn't, they just stared at me. And they kept watching me and looking at me, and I would see people whispering and stuff, and I was just like, why are they looking at me funny? And then I realized there's people walking around with like the flowery tights and the crop tops. That's when I realized I'm way off the radar of blending in.
You don't have to smoke, drink. You don't have to hang out with people who go and vandalize other people's property.
And peer pressure is aggravating, but now it's subtle now. What is there else that could get you off of your mind? Because that's nothing but a temporary getaway. But let's be honest, you know, if you drink and you're partying and you start getting drunk and you're doing that to get away, it's not gonna last, because when you wake up, you're back in reality again. Just do something that'll distract you from it and get your mind off of it. That's not that, because you call that a getaway when in reality you just slowly hurting yourself. You're slowly hurting yourself, destroying yourself. I like heavy metal. I like heavy metal, punk rock. I mean, I like everything. And then I like video game music. I mean, if I like it, I just like it. I mean, if I like it, I just like it. You know what it is? Screamo. And I just think it's nice.
A Neon Soul.
Oh yeah, Neon Soul is okay. And the Army's here. And the Army's here.
In middle school, all of my friends were dating, like all of my friends, and I was like, I started feeling
left out.
Left out, and all my friends would leave me, talk to their boyfriends and stuff, and I'm just sitting here,
like,
the only one single or whatever.
I need to get somebody so I can feel like I don't be left out. I kind of had that feeling in middle school, especially with prom. Because, you know, remember I told you, I went to prom after I did a design and stuff, and ended up with that ugly pink dress on.
And then it doesn't make it any better when we get on social media.
Social media is like the epitome of peer pressure nowadays. Like, do y'all even realize that everything on social media is nothing but a whole bunch of peer pressure? I got teeth and I falling deep. I want to come in a little bit on this from the parents' perspective of all of the topics that my daughters have touched on. But first I'm going to allow Robin to speak about some things.
I wear puffball. I wear my mohawk like I'm wearing right now. I like my hair natural too.
One of the topics that my daughters touched on was clothing. I think it's fine for us to allow our children to express themselves, but as parents, we still have to monitor what they wear. We still have to guide. We still have to train up. We still have to mold. My daughters will not be going outside with a see-through top on, and you can see their bra underneath. I'm not going to allow that. But if they like a certain type of boot, shirt, outfit that's not revealing, not inappropriate for their age, because some of the stuff that's being worn now, where a lot of people are copying off of what they see entertainers doing, those people are working. Being in front of the camera is their life. That's their money. We're walking up the street or going to the mall, working regular 9 to 5s, walking up the street with a see-through top on and they can see everything you got. That's not appropriate. Especially for young ladies, it can be real dangerous. And I know women will say, well, we should be able to wear what we want to. You should, but this is the real world. This is reality. Somebody can get grabbed, somebody can get hurt. I love the way my daughters dress. I think they have very cute styles, but like I said, as a mother, sometimes something they pick I might not like, and they're not gonna wear it. They have totally different personalities. I'm not even gonna get into all of that. Music, K-pop, I've been hearing it for the last, seems like 10 years. At first it was annoying because it's just constantly hearing the same stuff over and over. Now they have great beats to their music and everything. I just didn't know what they were talking about. My children, they speak a little bit of Korean or whatever, so they know better about it. And I've gotten used to that because my mom raised us listening to everything from Kiss rock group to Hall & Oates to Rick James, Marvin Gaye. So I love music too. And my only issue with music in today's youth is it seems like everything that a rapper says in a song, they feel like they gotta try it. These people are making money, and you don't follow everything that they say in a song. You just don't do that. They have the money to take themselves to rehab. Not saying that that's gonna help, but when it pertains to them naming all these different drugs and you want to go out there and pop several different pills because rapper whoever said it in their song, it's too much. You don't have to do everything. And if your friends are doing it and they want to try to pressure you, you're a punk, you're this, you're that because you won't do it, be that. Because some of the issues that some of these young people are going to be facing because of the choices they're making will be following them. And you have to be careful because the young people like to say you only live once, and that's the truth. And the thing about the fact that you only live once is you're not going to have a chance to redo that. If you're 15 and you make bad decisions at 15, you can't go back. The things that you choose to do today will affect your tomorrow. If you choose to try a drug that is highly addictive today, and you're not one of those people that have a high tolerance for certain things, and you end up fiending for that particular drug, it's going to affect you tomorrow because that drug addiction is going to follow you for the rest of your life. So you have to make wise decisions. If you decide to go in a store and rob them today, you get locked up. That record's going to follow you. And then when you grow up and you're looking for something productive in the workforce because you want to do something better with yourself, that's going to come up. You have to be smarter than that. Don't follow. The worst thing you can do is be a follower.